cash and raises the reason. Chalk it up to hunting season. True indeed, hitting book his first chance with the gambler's first glance. It's looking like a horror, not a romance. When he caps jockeys, he brings more fear than a Jabberwocky R.I.P. To the books that's coming sloppy and copy. Shout out to the chat, this is where it's at. Razor, bake on that.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy here, RazorSharpPicks, coming at you live for Racing with Razor, sponsored by our good friends over at Horseshoe Indianapolis, our good friends over at Game of Silks, and our good friends at BetUS. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You know how we do it here on Racing with Razor. It is where we handicap each and every single track, each and every single race, and we are locked and loaded today. We got Churchill Downs on a Tuesday. We got FanDuel popping off at 2 p.m. Finger Lakes at 1:20. Horseshoe Indianapolis, they pop off at 2:10. We got Parx popping off in about 10 minutes. Thistle Downs, 12:50. Turf Paradise, 4:25. And last but not least, we have Will Rogers Downs popping off at 2:15. And we will be covering each and every single track. We'll be going till about 4:15 today. So we got about 4 hours of handicapping. So sit back, relax, grab a drink, and let's win some money. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got Ryan in the building. Says, let's continue getting that cash. Also dropping in some Churchill action. We got 14 minutes until Churchill. 14 minutes until Churchill, and Ryan is on the 1-5-6. We are 8 minutes away now from Parx. So let's talk about Parx before we get into Churchill. Parx Race 1, it's a 7-furlong race on the dirt. We do have 2 scratches here, and that is the 1 and the 9. The 1 and the 9 have been scratched. So it is now a 7-horse field here at Parx Race 1. It's a claiming 5K race for horses 3 and up, and the purse is $18K. We take a look at some jockey trainer stats in this one. The top jockey trainer combos on the 7-horse. 209 races, cashing in at 23%. The top jockey in this one is on the 7. You got Andy Hernandez cashing in at 11%. You also have the jockey on the 8. Sylvester Gonzalez cashing in 11% as well. Top trainer in this one, you got 2 trainers cashing in at 13%. You got Felix Coba, 13% winners on 535 races. You also got Michael Moore, 13% winner on 422 races. This is also the first race for this. The 7, yeah. This is the first race for Osprey, the 7-horse, in 204 days. When Michael Moore has a first race back with the horse, he's cashed in 21% on 38 races. Take a look at the changes here. There's only a couple jockey changes, and that is on the 4, 5, and 7. Different jockeys. Everything else, no changes. Those are your changes. Those are your jockey trainer stats here for Parx. Parx Race 1. This is the start of the pick 5, start of the pick 3, start of the double. You can also bet win, play, show, exactly, trifecta, and superfecta in this one. Here at Parx Race 1, I am on the 4, 5, 8. I'm on the 4, 5, 8. Here to start the pick 5 at Parx Race 1. Also doing a 4, 5, 8 exacta box, 4, 5, 8 trifecta box. When I use 3 horses, I do it for $3. $3 exacta box, $3 try. And I am on the 4, 5, 8. Also, I will be dropping my bets in the chat. I will be dropping my bets in the chat before the race goes off. But if you do want to jump on board and get the races way in advance, you can get all my bets over at Dub Club. All you have to do is click that link down below. It'll send you right over to Dub Club. You can join for 3 days. You can join for 1 week. You can join for 1 month. You get all my sports bets, all my horse bets. All you have to do is click that link down below. It'll send you right over to Dub Club. That includes NBA, college basketball, college football, NFL, MLB, NHL, and all horse racing bets. I will post my bets in the chat, but sometimes the races go off so fast that maybe we don't get to post them. So if you do want to get every single bet, make sure you check it out. DAM Entertainment in the building. What's up, brother? Appreciate you for joining us. Ryan. Got some Parx Race 1, 458. 458 for Ryan. Dan Filmer in the building. What's up, Dan? Night Tish says Finger Lakes. Yes, we will be covering Finger Lakes today. They pop off at 1:20. We will be covering Finger Lakes today as well. T. Mitch is ready to cash it. Let's go, T. Mitch. Let's have a day. Dan Filmer says, who's the long shot for the Derby? I've not locked in all of my bets yet. I've actually not locked in any bets yet. But the horse that I'm looking at is Just a Touch. But I have not bet anything yet. I haven't bet anything yet. Still looking. Still got to run some numbers. Still waiting for Equinedge to show Friday and Saturday as well. Right now you can't see the races on Equinedge, so I'm also waiting for Equinedge as well. Charlie's got a trifecta box 268 here at Parx. We talked about Parx, so now let's talk about Churchill Downs Race 1. Churchill Downs Race 1 pops off in 8 minutes. Churchill Downs Race 1. It's the start of the pick 5, start of the pick 3, start of the double. You can also bet win, play, show, exacta, and trifecta in this one. No superfecta wagering at Churchill Race 1. Churchill Downs Race 1. We have one scratch, and that is the 2, Frozen Solid. So we now have a 5-horse field here at Churchill. It's a 6-furlong race on the dirt. It's a claiming 40K race for mares 4 and up, and the purse is $68K. We take a look at some jockey trainer stats. This one, the top jockey trainer combo is on the 1 horse. 5 races, cashing in at 40%. The top jockey in this one, we got 2 jockeys cashing in at 15%. You got Diaz on the 3 and Gaffleon on the 1. Both jockeys are cashing in at 15%. Brett Calhoun is on the 5. Brett is your top trainer here, cashing in at 19%. Your top trainer on the 5. Blame Day. Blame Day. Take a look at the changes here. The 1 is cutting back from 6.5 furlongs with a different jockey. The 3 has a different jockey. The 4 is cutting back from 8 furlongs with a different jockey. So is the 5. The 6 has a different jockey, and the trainer was claimed for $50K last time out. Here at Church Race 1. Churchill Downs Race 1. I'm on the 1, 3, and 6. I'm on the 1, 3, and 6 over at Churchill. 1, 3, 6. Those are the three horses that I'm starting the pick 5 with. Those are the three that I'll be starting the pick 5 and the pick 3. We are loading up in the gate here at Parx. We are loading up in the gate here at Parx. I'm also going to post my full card for Parx and Churchill in the members section. If you are a Cash It Club member, head over to the members section. You will be able to see all my bets right now for Parx and for Churchill. If you're not a member yet, if your name's not in green, click that join button down below. I just posted a link in the chat. If you want to become a member, if you want to support the show, it's only $4.99 for the entire month, 16 cents a day, and you get free plays throughout the entire month, free sports bets and horse bets. It's only 16 cents a day. Charlie's Trifecta, 136 at Churchill. I'm on the same Charlie. Let's get it. K. Reed in the building. He's got to pick 5 over at Churchill. 135 with the 2, with the 145 with the 2, with the 6, 7, 11. Bat Wally in the building says, I'm like you, RSP. Capping Derby tomorrow. Do have a half unit on Just Steel at 25-1. Kyle in the building. What's up, Kyle? Appreciate you for joining us. Doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well as well. Cheech! What up, Cheech? This is what's happening, Razor and chat. Let's get more money for this weekend. Let's go, Cheech. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Ramiro says, where can I watch the races? I'm not allowed to show the races, but I will call the races. But I cannot show the races. I watch my races on TVG. TVG is where I watch my races. I cannot show the races, so I will be calling the races. Shout out to my dad in the building. Says $4.99. That's less than a cup of coffee. Especially if you go to Starbucks. Parx Race 1. Zane in the house. What up, Zane? Says the 1 sure win. What up, Zane? Oh, wait. The 1 was scratched if you're talking about. You're talking about Parx, or maybe I think you're talking about Churchill there. I think you're talking about Churchill, but the 1 is scratched at Parx. Over at Parx, they are loading up in the gate. Loading up in the gate here at Parx. We are also 2 minutes away from church. And if you're new to the show, we cover all of the races. So we'll be covering Parx, and then we'll be covering Churchill. And then we got Finger Lakes coming up. We got Thistle Downs coming up. And we got Horseshoe Indianapolis popping off at 2:10. Horseshoe Indianapolis, they got 9 races today. 9 races today. Shout out to Horseshoe Indianapolis. We will be covering their races as long as we are live. So that should be about the first 4 or 5 races over at Indy. And we will be covering them all. Shout out to Horseshoe Indianapolis. They're live today and tomorrow. And they have their first weekend live racing on Saturday. They will be live on Saturday. Parx Race 1. Looks like they're having a problem with one of the horses in the gate. Not sure if one of the horses wants to get in or not, but it looks like they might be backing these horses out. Might be a late scratch here at Parx. So let's head back over to Churchill Downs. And there is a late scratch, the 6 at Parx. The 6, Catch My Vibe. Catch my vibe. The 6 is a late scratch at Parx. 6 has been scratched. Over at Churchill Downs, race 1, they are loading up in the gate. They are loading up in the gate here at Churchill. Churchill race 1. I'm on the 1, 3, and 6 to start the pick 3 and to start the pick 5 here at Churchill. Churchill pick 5 right now. The pool is up to $174,000. They are loading up in the gate here at Churchill. Shout out to the 70-plus people watching on YouTube. We are also live on Facebook, Twitch, X, and on Kick. If you haven't already, don't forget to please hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel. We are less than 200 subscribers away on YouTube, trying to get to 5,000 subscribers, trying to get to 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. And right now we're at 4.8K. 4.8K. So please subscribe down below if you haven't already. Churchill, race 1. Waiting on the 6 on the outside. The 6 is in the gate. They're in the gate. And they're off and racing here at Churchill. Churchill Downs, race 1. The 5 has shot out to the front. Down the center of the track, Blame Day. The 3 is on the inside rail. Music City Star. The 4 is now in second on the far outside. The 5 leads the way as they hit the quarter pole in 21.78. They head towards the final turn. The 5 is still out front. And here comes the 1, Dreamster. Dreamster's in third, about a length back, now in second. As they come around the final turn, the 5 is out front on the inside rail, Blame Day. Your big favorite, Dreamster's in second on the outside, and the 1 is now taking over the lead. The 4 is in third on the outside. The 3 is in fourth down the center. They are coming down the final stretch. The 3 is on the inside rail. The 1, Dreamster, is opening up here. It is going to be a battle for second, and the 3, Music City Star on the inside rail, is going to get there. It's going to be a 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4 is your final. 1, 3 exact. 13 to 1. 13 to 1. We're going to cash the exact 13 to 1. We head back over to Parx race 1. They are off and racing here at Parx. Shout out to the 90-plus people in the chat. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel. You're watching Racing with Razor. I'm your host, RazorSharpPicks. Right now, we're at Parx race 1, and the 5 is out front on the inside rail. Here comes the 7 in second on the outside. Osprey, your 2 to 1 horse on the outside, is taking over the lead. Here comes the 2 in third. We Ready on the outside. The 5 is in second on the inside, but doing the Michael Jackson moonwalk. The 7 is out front, and the 7 is rolling. Here comes the 2 down the center. We Ready. And here comes the 3. 7 is a breeze in third. 7, 2, 3. Those are your top 3. And it looks like that's going to be your final. The 7, Osprey, wins by 3. 7, 2, 3 is your final. 7, 2, 3 is your final at Parx. 7, 2, 3. Osprey, 2 to 1. Favorite is your winner. We head right over to Thistle Downs race 1. Thistle Downs race 1 pops off in 1 minute. We are 1 minute away from Thistle. Nick P in the building. What up, Nick? This hey Razor, nice job getting views. Big jump in April, heading to 5K viewers. Appreciate you, Nick B, as always. Nick B always supporting the squad. Appreciate you, my friend. Thistle Downs race 1. We are 1 minute away. 1 minute away. Thistle Downs race 1. It's a claiming 5K race for horses 3 and up. And the purse is $12K. It's a 6 furlong race on the dirt. And it's a 5-horse field as the 5 was scratched. The 5 was scratched. I had the 1, 2, and 6 in this one, but it is a little too chalky to play this one. So I'm going to pass on Thistle race 1. I'm going to pass on Thistle race 1. I did have the 1, 2, 6. We are headed towards the gate at Thistle. Headed towards the gate at Thistle. We have Churchill Downs race 2 popping off in 23 minutes. We are 23 minutes away from Churchill race 2. We did catch the exacta in race 1 over at Churchill. 1, 3, 4 was the final. 1, 3, 4, 5. One, 3, 4, 5. Final. Churchill. $2 exacta 1, 3 paid $26.60. The 50-cent trifecta paid $20.10. 1, 3, 4. Thistle Downs race 1. They are headed towards the gate. They are headed towards the gate here at Thistle. We are also halfway to 50 for likes. We're at 25 likes. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, that like button down below. Once we get to 50 likes, we start taking some shots. So make sure you hit that like button down below if you haven't already. Also, if you guys need a place to bet on these horses, you need a place to bet on sports. You can play poker, a little bit of blackjack. You can do it all over at BetUS. I just posted a link in the chat because they're giving a bonus right now of 125% on your first 3 deposits. And they're giving 10% gambler's insurance. So if you deposit $100, which is the minimum, they're going to give you $125 for free. Deposit $2,000, they're going to give you $2,500 for free. Not on your first 2, on all 3, your first 3 deposits. BetUS, check them out.
BetUS, America's favorite sportsbook and casino. Live betting and racebook. We're celebrating 30 years with a historic offer. A 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits. Plus 10% gambler's insurance. Get started today. BetUS, where the game begins.
Shout out to BetUS. It is where the game begins. Thistle Downs, they are off and racing here at Thistle. Cesar wants to know who won over at Parx, the 1 horse. No, this at Parx was the 7. The 7 horse was the winner at Parx. The 7. What up, Stevie G? Thistle Downs race 1. The 3 horses out front on the inside rail. Enzo Express. The 6 is in second on the outside. The Red Man. Ryan's got some derby updates. The 6 is in second, now in first. The red man down the center of the track as they come around the final turn. The 2 is in second on the outside, and the 3 is still there on the inside rail. Here comes the 1 on the inside. 2, 6, 1. Those are your top 3. The 2 is out front, and the 2 is your winner. It's going to be a 2, 1, 6. 2, 1, 6 is your final. 2, 1, 6 is your final over at Thistle. Ryan says, Epic Ride is in. Epic Ride is in. The 9 is out. Stevie G in the building. What up, Stevie G? Appreciate you for joining us, my guy. Jake Flanagan in the building. Says, let's have a day, Razor in chat. Best of luck. Oh, let's have a day, Jake. Let's have a day. We are 17 minutes away from Parx. We are 17 minutes away from Parx. We are 18 minutes away from Churchill. 18 minutes away from Churchill. So let's talk about both of them. First, we'll cover Parx Race 2. Parx Race 2, it's a quick one. It's a 5.5 furlong race on the dirt. We have no scratches. It is a 8-horse field. Parx Race 2, it's a mating special weight for 3-year-olds, and the purse is $50K. We take a look at some jockey trainers in this one. The top jockey trainer combo is on the 4. 3 races, 33%. After that, you have the 8-horse. 131 races, 31% winners. The top jockey is on the 4, Paco Lopez. Paco Lopez on the 4, cashing in at 18%. The top trainer in this one, the 4, as well with Benjamin Perkins Jr., 17% winners on 116 races. This is also the second lifetime race for this horse. And when Benjamin has a second lifetime start, he's cashed in 20% on 10 races. We take a look at the changes here. The 1 horse was just gelded. The 2 horse is cutting back from 8 furlongs, was also just gelded with a different jockey. The 3 is the first-time starter, and the 4 has a different jockey. The 5 is also a first-time starter, and the 6 is cutting back from 6.5 furlongs on synthetic. This horse was also claimed for $15K last time out as a new jockey and a new trainer. The 7 has no changes, and the 8 horse is cutting back from 6.5 furlongs, also with a different jockey. Those are your changes. Those are your jockey trainer stats here for Parx Race 2. Parx Race 2. This is the start of the pick 4, start of the pick 3. And I'm on the 3, 6, 8. I'm on the 3, 6, 8 here at Parx Race 2. 3, 6, 8, back to box, 3, 6, 8, try. And those are also the 3 horses that I'll be using to start the pick 4 and the pick 3. We are 14 minutes away from Churchill, 13 from Parx. Ryan's got an update for Horseshoe Indianapolis. Says the horseshoe track conditions went from muddy to good. Muddy to good. They had a lot of rain last night, but the sun out there shining over in Indy. That is your Parx race. So let's head over to Churchill race 2. Churchill Downs race 2 pops off in 13 minutes. We are 13 minutes away from Churchill. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We are live right now on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, and on Kick. On whatever platform you are watching, please hit that like button down below. And also subscribe, follow, and share the video if you haven't already. Shout out to Catherine in the building. What's up, Catherine? This Hello Razor. Have a great week. Shout out to Catherine. I hope you have a good week as well. Ryan's got some Parx action. Race 2, 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, 8 for Ryan. Here, Churchill Downs race 2. It's an 8.5 furlong race on the dirt. We do have one scratch, and that is the 3. So it is now a 5-horse field here at Churchill Downs race 2. Churchill Downs race 2. It's a claiming $32K for mares 4 and up, and the purse is $62K. We take a look at some jockey trainer stats in this one. The top jockey trainer combo is on the 2. 25% on 8 races. The top jockey in this one, got Tyler Gaffleon and Saez. Those are your top 2 jockeys. Tyler Gaffleon is on the 5 and Saez is on the 2. Top trainer in this one, you got Steve Asmussen on the 6. Cashing in at 19%. He's got his son Keith aboard, who's cashing in at 12%. Those two have already raced 641 times together, cashing in at 14%. Churchill Downs race 2. We are 12 minutes away. 12 minutes away from Churchill. Over at Churchill race 2, I have the 1, 2, and 6. 1, 2, 6. Those are the 3 horses that I'll be using to start the pick 4, start the pick 3. Also be doing an exact trifecta box 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 6. For me at Churchill race 2. Churchill race 2, it's the start of the pick 4, start of the pick 3, start of the double. You can also bet win, play, show, exacta, trifecta as well. Ryan's got some Churchill race 2 action. 2, 5, 6. 2, 5, 6. Then the other thing bad about that, what stinks about that horse getting taken out of the race is now the jockey can't race anymore either. Jockey thought he was going to be racing in the Derby, and now he's not. That stinks. Shout out to Keith joining us from Jamaica. Shout out to Keith Lynch in the building. What up, Keith? Because I know the jockey on this one horse is the one who's going to be racing now, so he's got to be excited. He's got to be excited. That is on 347. 347 over at Parx. Catherine says, out hiking. Out hiking. Catherine is doing some hiking. We are 7 minutes away from Parx. We are 8 minutes away from Churchill. Over at Parx Race 2. We are 7 minutes away. 7 minutes away here from Parx. And this is Parx Race 2. After Parx Race 2, we're going to head right back over to Churchill. We got Churchill Race 2 popping off in 7 minutes. Shout out to the 100+ people in the chat on YouTube. We are also live on Facebook, Twitch, X, and on Kick. If you haven't already, please do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up like button down below. There's a like button. Hit that thumbs up button down below. And also, please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Right now, we're at 4.8K. 4.8K. We are 191 subscribers away from 5,000. We need 191 more subscribers on YouTube to get to 5,000. So please subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you have subscribed, please do me a favor. Click the share button. Tell all your friends to subscribe to the channel. All the support is much appreciated. We're 5 minutes away from Parx. 5 minutes away from Parx. So let's give a big shout out to our sponsor over at Game of Silks. Game of Silks, they are digitalizing the sport of thoroughbred horse racing. They are offering a unique opportunity to purchase digital representations of actual race horses. It's just like fantasy football, but with horse racing. You get to buy a horse digitally, and that is your horse forever. Unless you sell the horse, of course. But if the horse goes off to breeding, you'll get breeding money as well. Shout out to Game of Silks. Click that join button down below. Click that link down below. It'll send you right over to Game of Silks. You can buy your own horse today. Buy your own horse today. Shout out to Game of Silks. Create your stable. My stable name is Cash in Stable. This is the horse that I bought, Ginger and Spicy. Ginger and Spicy. She's a 2-year-old filly. So the horse has not raced yet. But when she does, I will get 1% of the purse if this horse can get in the money. This horse may race 5 times. This horse could race 100 times. But I get this horse 1% of the purse every time she races. Shout out to Grandma gifting 5 memberships and says, I need a shot, friends. Shout out to Grandma gifting 5 memberships. It goes to Andrew G, Tom C, Mario, Alex, Oldie. Shout out to the 5 members. Wow, Grandma, I appreciate the support as always. Grandma, always supporting the squad. Always ready to take shots, and that's what I love most about Grandma. Cheers to Grandma. Appreciate the support as always. Starting the shots off because of Grandma again. Cheers to Grandma. Let's have a day. When Grandma gives 5, you take a double. Cheers to Grandma. Appreciate the support as always. Always supporting the squad. I really, really do appreciate it. Cheers to Grandma. And all the members in the chat. Cheers to everybody. Woo! Shout out to Grandma with the 5 gifted memberships. If you are now a new member, make sure you head over to the members page. I have my full card for Churchill Downs and my full card at Parx. The 3 horses that I'll be using in each race, you can now see in the members section. If you're not a member yet, click that join button down below. Click that join button down below. It's only $4.99 a month. And a shout out to Grandma for gifting 5 memberships. Really appreciate the support. Parx Race 2, we are 2 minutes away. Karan is on Finger Lakes Race 1. He's got Finger Lakes Race 1 action coming up. They pop off in about 7 minutes. Karan is on the 1. Ren is due in the building. What up, Ren is due? So new in the building. So new. What's going on? Alberto says race 2. The 4. Alberto, what track are you talking about? Race 2. Are you talking about Churchill? Or are you talking about Parx? Like, see how Fat Wally put Parx and then 2? That means he's talking about race 2 at Parx. Let me know which race you're talking about, Alberto. Appreciate you for dropping your bets in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If anyone wants to drop their bets in the chat, you are more than welcome to. If you're looking for some horse bets, we have a great chat. We have some great handicappers in the chat. So hang out, watch some cappers, and watch some cash, and join along, and you can cash too. Also, the invite is always open to anyone if you ever want to come on stream. I usually do the shows by myself, but the invite is always open to anybody. If you want to come on stream, hang out, talk horses, take some shots, you want to just hang out, let me know. Message me over on X, RazorSharpPicks. We will send you the link. As long as you got a camera, as long as you got a mic, you are good to go. Churchill Downs Race 2. We are 1 minute away. It looks like they are loading up in the gate. They are loading up in the gate here at Churchill. Churchill Downs Race 2. They are loading up in the gate. They're in the gate. And they're off and racing here at Churchill. Churchill Downs race 2. They head around the first turn, and the 2 is out front. Jump into the fire. Your 4 to favorite, the 2 leads the way. In second, down the center of the track, that would be the 5. Amazon Queen. Amazon Queen. The 5 is out front. Could be amazing Queen. The 5 is in second. 2-5. Those are your top 2. The 2 is in first on the inside. The Queen is in second. Here comes the 4. Sunny Isle Beach in third on the inside rail. The 6 is in fourth. Lunamoth right there on the outside. Here comes the 1 in fifth on the inside rail. Guana K. As they make their way towards the final turn, they hit the half pole 47.83. And the 2 jump into the fire, still leads the way. Here comes the 5 in second out down the center of the track. And the 4 is going right with them on the outside. Sunny Isle Beach on the outside is taking the lead here. 2 on the inside, 4 on the outside. Now down the center of the track. Sunny Isle Beach at 9-2 is taking over the lead. And the 4, Sunny Isle Beach, is your winner. The 4 has about a 3-length lead, and it's growing. It's going to be a 4-2-1-6. 4-2-1-6 is your final at Churchill. We head right over to Parx Race 2. They are loading up in the gate. They're loading up in the gate here at Parx. And this is Parx Race 2. Parx Race 2. They're in the gate. They're all set. And they're off and racing here at Parx. Parx Race 2, the 8 horse has shot out to the front. Evolutionary, the 8 at 2-1, leads the way by a length and a half over the 7 and the 3. Lucky Linus, the 7, is in second on the outside, and the 3, Confiscated, is in third on the inside rail, about a length and a half back from the lead. Here comes the 6 on the outside in fourth now. Prince Colton and the 4 on the inside in fifth. As they come towards the final turn, they hit the quarter pole in 22-4. As they hit the final turn, the 8 still leads the way. Evolutionary. Evolutionary is out front as they hit the half pole in 4-6-3, but here comes the 3. Confiscated. Confiscated, the 3 is on the outside now. Here comes the 8 on the inside. 3, 8, those are your top 2. 8 on the inside, 3 in the outside. And the 6 is going to get third. 8, 3, 6 is your final. 8, 3, 6 is your final. 8, 3, 6. We cash the exacta and we cash the try over at Parx. 8-6 exacta. Sorry. 6. No. 8-3. 8-3 exacta is going to pay 10-1. 10-1 on the exacta. And we cash the try as well. The exacta, trifecta. Press the button. We cash the exacta and trifecta over at Parx, and we keep it moving. We head right over to Finger Lakes. Finger Lakes Race 1 pops off in 1 minute. We are 1 minute away from Finger Lakes. Finger Lakes Race 1. I'm going to put my pick 4 in the chat. This way you have my bets for the next 4 races. These are the 3 horses that I will be using in each of the next 4 races. This is my pick 4 in the chat. Race 1, I'm on the 1, 2, 6, 3, 6, 7, 3, 5, 6, 2, 6, 7. Boom. We are good to go. That is my pick 4 at Finger Lakes. That is my pick 4 at Finger Lakes. Those are the 3 horses that I will be using in each of the next 4 races. We are 1 minute away from Finger Lakes, 1 minute away from Finger Lakes. I need to run and get a fan real quick. I'm going to run a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
BetUS, America's favorite sportsbook and casino. Live betting and racebook. We're celebrating 30 years with a historic offer. A 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits. Plus 10% gambler's insurance. Get started today. BetUS, where the game begins.
They are headed towards the gate. They are headed towards the gate here at Finger Lakes. And this is Finger Lakes Race 1. Finger Lakes Race 1. Karan's got some Thistle Race 2 action in the chat. Likes the 5. I think you're talking about Parx Race 2. If you're talking about Parx Race 2, there is an inquiry. There is an inquiry over at Parx. There is an inquiry over at Parx. So I guess we should hold all tickets. There's an inquiry right now. The final was 836. 836 was the final. But there's an inquiry. There is an inquiry. We are loading up in the gate at Finger Lakes. Finger Lakes Race 1. They are off and racing here at Finger Lakes. Finger Lakes Race 1. The 5 horse has shot out to the front. Crystal, your 9-2 favorite, leads the way. Here comes the Mischievous 1. The 3's in second on the outside. And here comes the 2, Saratoga Smoke Show, in third on the inside rail. They are coming around the final turn, down the final stretch, and the 5 is out front, but here comes the 3 on the outside. 3, 5, here comes the 2 on the inside, but it's a battle between the 3 and the 5, and the 3 on the outside. It's going to get up. It's going to be a 3, 5, 2. 3, 5, 2 is your final at Finger Lakes. 3, 5, 2. Also, there's no change over at Parx. There's no change at Parx Race 2. It's official. 836. We cashed the exact that's going to pay $10.90 for every dollar. We played it for $3. We're also going to cash the $3 trifecta. It's going to pay 34 to 1. 34 to 1 on the try. We cashed that for $3 as well. Up next, we have Churchill. We have Churchill Race 3 in 18 minutes. We are 18 minutes away from Churchill. Grandma says, Razor, you should be an auctioneer. Be an auctioneer. If it pays well, Churchill Race 3, we are 18 minutes away. 18 minutes away from Churchill, so let's talk about it. Churchill Downs Race 3 is a 6.5 furlong race on the dirt, and there are no scratches. No scratches here at Churchill. It is a 8-horse field. It's a 6.5 furlong race on the dirt. It's a starter optional 10K claimer. No, it's not a claimer. Starter optional 10K race for mares born up. And the purse is $52K. We take a look at some jockey trainer stats in this one. The top jockey trainer combo is on the 4, Lemon Bomb. One race, 100% winners. After that, you have the 6, 8 races, 25% winners. The top jockey in this one, you got Irad Ortiz Jr. on the 5, cashing in at 17%. You got 2 trainers in here cashing 17%, the 1 and the 5. Rob Atras on the 1, 17% winners. And you got Shearer on the 5 trainer. We take a look at the changes in this one. The 1 horse has a different trainer. The 2 horse has no changes. The 3 is coming off synthetic, and so is the 4. The 4 also has a different jockey. No changes on the 5 and 6. The 7 has a different jockey, and no changes on the 8. Churchill Downs Race 3. Those are your changes. Those are your jockey trainer stats for Churchill Downs Race 3. Churchill Downs Race 3. This is the start of the pick 5. Start of the pick 5. Start of the pick 3. Start of the double. You can also bet win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta, and you can bet on the Super High 5. The Super High 5 is available here at Churchill Race 3. Here at Churchill Downs Race 3, I'm on the 1, 2, and 4. I'm on the 1, 2, 4 exacta box, 1, 2, 4 try. Here, Churchill Downs Race 3. Churchill Downs Race 3 pops off in 15 minutes. We are 15 minutes away from Churchill. After Churchill, we're going to head right back over to Parx. We have Parx Race 3 in 18 minutes. We are 18 minutes away from Parx. Since we're 17 minutes away from Parx and Churchill pops off in 14, let's go ahead and talk about Parx now. Let's talk about Parx now. Parx Race 3. It's a 5.5 furlong race on the dirt. There are no scratches. It's a 6-horse field. It's a mating special weight for horses 3 and up, and the purse is $40K. We take a look at some jockey trainer stats in this one. The top jockey trainer combo is on the 3. 20 races, cashing in at 20%. The top jockey in this one, you got 2 jockeys cashing in at 14% or 11%. You got Ross on the 4 and Gonzalez on the 5. Both jockeys cashing in at 11%. The top trainer in this one, you got Michael Maker on the 6, cashing in 16% on 2,420 races. The trainer on the 1 is also cashed in 16%, and that is on 621 races. Your top 2 trainers on the 6 and the 1. The 1 horse. This is the second race for this horse in 329 days. When this trainer has a horse with a second race back, cashed in 23% on 83 races. This is also the second race with this horse, cashed in 20% on 10 races in this situation. We take a look at the changes here. Parx Race 3. And the 1 is cutting back from 7 furlongs and was just gelded. The 2 and the 3 have no changes. And the 4 has Lasix on with a new jockey. The 5 is the first-time starter. And the 6 is Lasix on with a different jockey. Those are your changes. Those are your jockey trainer stats for Parx Race 3. Parx Race 3. This is the start of the pick 3, start of the double. You can also bet win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, and superfecta in this one. Parx Race 3. I am on the 2, 4, and 6. 2, 4, 6 exacta box, 2, 4, 6 try here at Parx Race 3. Parx Race 3. I'm on the 2, 4, 6. Alberto likes the 4 at Parx. The 4. Uncle Georgie. We are also 5 likes away from shot time. We got 45 likes. If you're new to the show, welcome to Racing with Razor. I'm your host, RazorSharpPicks. You can find me on all social medias. All you have to do is search RazorSharpPicks. If you're new to the show, welcome. This is where we handicap and call the races all day, Monday through Friday. We go from about 12 to 12 or 12:30 we start, and we go to about 4:30. We go Monday through Friday. So if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to like the video. Every 10 likes, we take a shot. We got to get to 50, though. Once we get to 50, we take a shot. Once we get to 60, we take another. We get to 70 likes, we take another. Guess what we do when we get to 80? We take another. So hit that like button down below if you haven't already. There's a thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button down below. Those are our next 2 races. Parx, I'm on the 2, 4, 6. And Churchill, I'm on the 1, 2, 4. We are 16 minutes away from Finger Lakes. We got Finger Lakes Race 2 coming up. And that is the start of the pick 3, start of the double. You can also bet win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, and superfecta in this one. Over at Finger Lakes Race 2, I have the 3, 6, and 7. I'm on the 3, 6, 7 over at Finger Lakes Race 2. They pop off in about 15 minutes. 15 minutes away from Finger Lakes. Over at Churchill, they are headed towards the track. They are now on the track over at Churchill. Alberto's got some Thistledown race 3 action. Well, race 2 is up next. We didn't do race 2 yet. Just want to make sure you know, Alberto. Race 2. Oh, wait. Race 2 did go off. That's right. We're on 3 now. Thistle race 3 pops off in 15 minutes. And Alberto likes the 1, Royal Air Force, in race 3 at Thistle. Karan, Churchill race 3. Karan likes the 2. Karan likes the 2. Since you left. Right now, your 8-5 favorite. We are 7 minutes away from Churchill. 7 minutes away from Churchill. This is the start of the pick 5 over at Churchill. Right now, the pick 5 pool is up to $26,000. $26,000. The pick 5 right now at Churchill. We are 6 minutes away from Churchill. We are 9 minutes away from Parx. We are 13 minutes away from Finger Lakes, 13 minutes away from Thistle Downs. We got FanDuel race 1 popping off in 23 minutes. We are 23 minutes away from FanDuel. Churchill Downs race 3. Right now, your favorite is the 2, Since You Left. Since You Left, the 2 is your favorite right now at 8-5. Churchill Downs race 3. Got a middle pick 5 here. Middle pick 5 here. And it starts here in race 3. You also have another pick 5 starting in race 5. Race 5 is another pick 5. Alex is on about 30 minutes away from Fairmount Park. Nice. Yeah, I'm a little less than 30 minutes until Delaware Park. So once Delaware Park goes live, once they start racing live, I'll be there once a week. We are also 1 like away from shot time. We got to get to 50 likes for shot time. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please hit that like button down below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 5,000. Trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. And right now we're at 4.8K. 4.81K. 4.81K. So please continue to subscribe if you haven't already. Trying to get to 5,000. I was trying to get to 5,000 before the end of the month. So that means we need 187 people to subscribe today. We need 187 people to subscribe today. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And like Jeff says, it's shot time. We have officially reached shot time. Every 10 likes, once we get to 50, we start popping some shots. So if you haven't hit that like button yet, make sure you hit that like button down below. We like to cash tickets, but we also like to enjoy ourselves as well. We spend hours handicapping horses, and that's exactly what I did this morning. I capped Churchill, Parx, Thistle, Finger Lakes, Horseshoe. So we put a ton of work into it, so make sure you reward yourself. And like the shirt says, win or lose, we booze. Cheers to 50 likes. Once we get to 60, we'll take another one. Woo! Woo! Win or lose, we booze. Most of the time, we're winning. Make sure you grab your shirt today. Win or lose, we booze. You can grab that over in the merchandise section. Grab a t-shirt, grab a hat. Churchill Downs race 2. Or race 3. Churchill Downs race 3. They are headed towards the gate. Chambo in the building. What up, Chambo? Friend over on Facebook. Appreciate you for joining us. Don't forget to hit that like button down below. Don't forget to give me a follow on Facebook as well. It's much appreciated. Thank you for joining us on Facebook. Right now we're live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, and on Kick. Alex got a bucket hat. He said the bucket hat, that's where it's at. Grandma says, Brayden, are you playing the Philly 5 today? Yes, I will be playing the pick 5 over at Parx. Chambo says, if we tie, you get high. What was where's Cheech at? Where did Cheech say? He said something about toking. Something about toking. Choking. Forget what he said. Shout out to Cheech. It was like winner choke, we toke. They are loading up in the gate here. Loading up in the gate here at Churchill Downs race 3. Churchill Downs race 3. They are loading up in the gate. T. Mitch is on the 124 over the 1248. Churchill Downs race 3. They are off and racing here at Churchill. Churchill Downs race 3. The 1 has shot out to the front on the inside rail. Condiment Girl. And the 4 is going right with him. Lemon Bomb. But here comes the 7, Forever Home. Forever Home. The 7 is taking over the lead here. The 1 is in second on the inside. And here comes the 2 on the outside. The 2 on the outside sends you left. But the 7 still leads the way. Forever Home at 25-1. Here comes the 8 on the outside, now in second. Here comes the 1 trying to squeeze between the 7 and 8 down the center of the track as they come around the final turn. They are coming down the final stretch, and the 7 is still out front. Forever Home. Forever Home is trying to go home at 25-1. Here comes the 8 down the center, and the 1 is trying to squeeze by. The 1, Condiment Girl, is trying to squeeze by and does. Here comes the 8 battling back. It's going to be a 1-8-7. 1-8-7 is your final at Churchill. 1-8-7. Condiment Girl. The 1 is your winner. 1-8 exacta. If you had it, it's going to pay 27-1. 27-1 on the exacta over at Churchill. 1-8-7 is your final. We head back over to Parx. Race 3. Parx Race 3. They are headed towards the gate, and I am on the 2, 4, and 6 in this one. 2, 4, 6 here at Parx Race 3. Nice job, Team Mitch. Cashing it. Let's go. Team Mitch says, cash it. Press the button. Nice work, T. Mitch. Parx Race 3. They are loading up in the gate. They are loading up in the gate here at Parx. Parx Race 3, waiting on the 6 horse on the outside. Also, guys, we got Horseshoe Indianapolis at 2:10. We are 23 minutes away from Indy. Horseshoe Indianapolis. So make sure you finish up your handicapping. Parx, they're in the gate. And they're off and racing here at Parx. Parx Race 3. They head down the backstretch, and they are 3 wide. 2 is on the inside rail. The 3 is down the center. And the 6 is on the outside. 6, 3, 2. Those are your top 3 horses here at Parx Race 3. The 6, Mr. B, leads the way as they hit the quarter pole in 22 and 4. The 3, Hero Spirit, is in second down the center. And the 2, the Great Pumpkin, is in second now on the inside rail. Here comes the 1, Fuego SOS, on the outside in fourth. Now in third. Now in second. 6, 1, 2, 3 is your order as they come down the final stretch. They hit the half pole in 47 and 1, and the 6 is out front. Here comes the 1 in second on the outside, but the 6, Mr. B, still leads the way. Here comes the late come by the 1, but the 6 still has a 2-length lead, and the 6 is going to hold on. It's going to be a 6, 1, 5, 2. 6, 1, 5, 2 is your final at Parx. 6, 1, 5, 2. Final at Parx. Up next, we head right over to Finger Lakes Race 2. We have Finger Lakes Race 2, and it pops off in 1 minute. We are 1 minute away from Finger Lakes. Shout out to the 140-plus people in the chat on YouTube. We are also live on Facebook, Twitch, X, and on Kick. So make sure you join us and follow us on all platforms. We are at Finger Lakes Race 2. And we are 1 minute away. If you're new to the show, welcome to Racing with Razor. We cover every single track, every single race. We don't cover just Churchill. We don't cover just Parx. We cover them all. So we will be covering Churchill, FanDuel, Finger Lakes, Horseshoe, Indianapolis, Parx, Thistle, and Will Rogers Downs. Right now we're at Finger Lakes Race 2, and they are headed towards the gate. They are headed towards the gate here at Finger Lakes Race 2, and I'm on the 3, 6, and 7. 3, 6, 7 over at Finger Lakes. We are also just a minute away from Thistle Downs Race 3. Thistle Downs Race 3, it's a little too chalky for me. I had the 1, 3, and 6. 1, 3, and 6 I had at Thistle, so it's going to be a pass for me. Finger Lakes, 1 minute. Thistledown, 1 minute. We are 9 minutes away from FanDuel. We are 19 minutes away from Indy. 19 minutes away from Horseshoe Indianapolis. DJR McCoy is looking for Paul Thompson. DJR McCoy is looking for Paul Thompson. Paul Thompson, if you're in the building, please step forward. Finger Lakes Race 2. We're 1 minute away. 1 minute away from Finger Lakes. We're also 6 likes away from shot time. If you haven't hit that like button, that thumbs up button, please hit that like button down below. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers, so please subscribe, and hit that like button. We got to get to 60 likes so we can take another shot. Right now we have 54 likes. We took a shot for 50. Once we get to 60, we will take another. So hit that thumbs up button down below if you haven't already. Over at Finger Lakes Race 2, they are headed towards the gate. They are headed towards the gate here at Finger Lakes. After Finger Lakes, we're going to head over to Thistle, and then we are going to head over to FanDuel. We got FanDuel Race 1 in 8 minutes. Over at Finger Lakes, they are loading up in the gate. They are loading up in the gate here at Finger Lakes. Cron's got some Thistle action. Race 3, the 4. Finger Lakes Race 2. They're in the gate. And they're off and racing here at Finger Lakes. Finger Lakes Race 2. Bonfire Diva, the 2 is shot to the front at 42-1 with that connection to 7 right there on the outside. 2-7, those are your top 2. Another 2 lengths back, you have the 3 War Tap, 1-5 favorites in third. Here comes the 6, Maddie Rise in 4th on the outside, and the 4 is in 5th on the inside. Sweet Sugar Baby. They are coming around the final turn, down the final stretch here at Finger Lakes. And the 2 is out front, but here comes the 3, your 1-5 favorite, and the 3 is going to fly by. Looks like the 4 is going to get up for second. It's going to be a 3-4-6-2. 3, 4, 6, 2 is your final over at Finger Lakes. 3, 4, 6, 2. I think Thistle popped off. We got to head right over to Thistle. Shout out to Withrow with the dono. Appreciate you, my friend. And over at Thistle Downs, race 3, the 1 horse was your winner. The final at Thistle Downs is 1, 3, 6. 1, 3, 6 is your final at Thistle. 1, 3 exacta if you had it. 10 to 1, 10 to 1 on the exacta over at Thistle. The 1, 3 exacta, 10 to 1. The 6 dead get in third. It's a 1, 3, 6 final. 1, 3, 6. 1, 3, 6, 5 is your final. 1, 3, 6, 5. You got FanDuel race 1 in 4 minutes. I did not handicap FanDuel, so I have nothing over there. I got nothing at FanDuel today. If you guys got anything at FanDuel, drop it in the chat. Let me know what you like here at FanDuel. And if anyone's got any action, we can call the races as well. Let's head over to Horseshoe Indianapolis. Horseshoe Indianapolis is up next. So let's give them a big shout out. Shout out to Horseshoe Indianapolis. If you haven't checked them out already, make sure you check them out by clicking that link down below. It's going to send you right over to Horseshoe Indianapolis' website. Check them out today. They cover it all. They got thoroughbred and they have quarter horses over at Horseshoe Indianapolis. They are racing live for 123 days. They are live until November 14th. That's right, November 14th. So we got plenty of time to win some money. If you're in the area, stop by. They've one track, 83 TV screens, and they got 123 days of racing. Shout out to Horseshoe Indianapolis. They are live today. They are live tomorrow, and they are live for the first weekend this Saturday. This Saturday, they are live. So if you're in the area, make sure you check them out. Shout out to Horseshoe Indianapolis. Horseshoe Indianapolis race 1. We are 12 minutes away. We are 12 minutes away from Indy. So let's talk about it. Horseshoe Indianapolis race 1 is a 5.5 furlong race on the dirt. There are no scratches. It is a 7-horse field. Horseshoe Indianapolis race 1. It's a mating special for 3-year-olds, and the purse is $38K. This is for 3-year-olds, and the purse is $38K. Let's take a look at the jockey trainer stats in this one. The top jockey trainer combo is on the 7. 7 races, cashing in at 29%. The top jockey in this one, Fernando de la Cruz on the 2, 13% winners. The top trainer, you got Jonathan Nance on the 3, cashed in 17% winners on 140 races. This is the first lifetime race for Get Me 1-2. And when this trainer has a first-time starter, he's cashed in 11% on 9 races. We take a look at the changes here. The 1 has no changes. The 2 was just gelded, also has a different jockey. The 3 is a first-time starter. And the 4 has blinkers on, LASIK on, a different jockey. The 5 is a first-time starter, and there's no changes on the 6. The 7 has blinkers on, basics on, cutting back from 6.5 furlong synthetic. Also has a different jockey and a different trainer. Those are your changes. Those are your jockey trainer stats for Horseshoe Indianapolis. Over at Horseshoe Indianapolis, race 1. I am on the 1, 2, 5. I'm on the 1, 2, 5 over at Horseshoe Indianapolis, race 1. Kron likes the 7 here. Who's your daddy now? Right now, your even money favorite. Kron likes the 7. Over here at Horseshoe Indianapolis, this is the start of the pick 5, start of the pick 3, start of the double. You can also bet win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, and you can bet on the superfecta in this one. We are 9 minutes away from Indy. So let's give a big shout out to our sponsor over at Game of Silks. Shout out to Game of Silks. They are digitalizing the sport of thoroughbred horse racing. They are offering a unique opportunity to purchase digital representations of actual racehorses. It's just like fantasy football, baseball, basketball, but with horses. You buy an avatar, and then you buy a Silks racehorse. When you buy a Silks racehorse, your Silks racehorse is tied to a real thoroughbred racehorse. So when you get a horse, you're going to get a real-life horse digitally. When that horse races in real life, you have a chance of winning 1% of the purse. And when you buy a horse, you are the only person that can have that horse. It's not like fantasy football where everybody has a Tom Brady, everybody has an Aaron Rodgers. You are the only person that gets that horse. So shout out to Horseshoe Indianapolis. Make sure you check them out today. Buy a horse. I did. This is my horse. You can buy your horse too. And look, you can even sell the horse. So if you don't want the horse anymore, you can sell it. You can do all that and more over at Game of Silks. And you never know. You could have the next Kentucky Derby horse. And you can get 1% of the purse. So if it's $1 million purse, you can win 1%. If it's a $5,000 purse, you can win 1%. Grandma says, I want to bet the 4 in Indy just because I love the movie. Let's get paid on the 4. Decent price on the 4, too. 18-1. Bremer, 18-1. See where we're at here for shot time. 1 like away. We are 1 like away. We got 130 plus people in the chat. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button down below. We got to get to 60 likes. Every 10 likes, we get to take a shot. Once we get to 60, we'll take a shot. Once we get to 70, we'll take another shot. So make sure you hit that like button down below if you haven't already. Grandma says superstitious betting. Love it. Lucky Power says shot time. We have reached 60 likes. We have reached 60 likes, so Lucky Power is right on time. And what up, fellas? Smash the like, people. It only takes a second. We have reached 60 likes, Lucky, so it is shot time. Once we get to 70 likes, we will take another. So hit that like button down below if you haven't already. And please, please, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's free. Just subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers, and all the subscribers help. So please subscribe, like the video, and share the video as well. Cheers to 60 likes. Once we get to 70, we'll take another. Woo. 60 likes. Once we get to 70 likes, we will take another. Also, we do take a shot every time we get a gifted membership, every time we get a new member of the channel. So if you want to support the channel, you can become a member by clicking that join button down below. It's only $4.99 for the entire month. Or you can become a gold member. You join the gold club, and you'll get a lot more plays throughout the entire month. It's only $4.99, 16 cents a day. Every time we get a new member, we take a shot as a thank you and a welcome. Also, if you are a member today, head over to the member section. My full card, every single bet I made today at Churchill, every single bet I made today at Parx is posted in the member section. I am going to have some sports bets tonight, and I will be posting those in the members section as well. So if you are a member, make sure you turn your notifications on. You'll get notified every time I post a play and when we go live. Yeah, Tyson Cook giving us some dirty info. Who was in? What's his name? Epic Ride. Epic Ride is now in the Derby. Epic Ride. We are 2 minutes away from Horseshoe Indianapolis. We are 2 minutes away from Indy. Horseshoe Indianapolis race 2. This is the start of the pick 5, start of the pick 3, start of the double. You can also bet win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, and superfecta in this one. After Horseshoe Indianapolis, we have Churchill Downs race 4. We have Churchill Downs race 4 popping off in 4 minutes. We are 4 minutes away from Churchill. And over at Churchill, I'm on the 1, 2, 3. I'm on the 1, 2, 3 over at Churchill. Ooh, Fat Wally says maybe got caught wheezing the juice. Maybe got caught. Ashish likes the 1 to win. Cron over at Parx, race 4, the 3. And we got Churchill. We got Parx coming up. They're all trying to go off at the same time. Over at Parx, race 4. I'm on the 1, 4, and 5. I'm on the 1, 4, 5. Horseshoe Indianapolis, race 1. They are headed towards the gate. They are headed towards the gate here at Indy. Horseshoe Indianapolis, race 1. They are headed towards the gate. Headed towards the gate here at Indy. We're 2 minutes away from Churchill, 2 minutes away from Parx. We're also 2 likes away from shot time. We have 68 likes. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please hit that thumbs up button down below. We are 2 likes away from popping another shot. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for another shot. We take a shot every 10 likes. So make sure you hit that like button down below if you haven't already. Nick B says he had soft tissue injury this morning, needs a little time before a comeback. Thank you, Nick B, for the info. Horseshoe Indianapolis, race 1. We are 1 minute away. What time it is? It's shot time. Shout out to the 70 plus likes. We have reached 70, so that means it's shot time. Once we get to 80 likes, we get to take another one. So don't stop hitting that like button if you haven't already. If you haven't hit that like button, yeah, you. I see you. You didn't hit the like button. Hit the like button down below. Let's get to 80 so we can take another one. Cheers to 70 likes. Woo! Once we get to 80, we get to take another one. We are 1 minute away from Parx. 1 minute away from Churchill. 1 minute away from Horseshoe Indianapolis. We might be calling 3 races at the same time. Horseshoe, they're headed towards the gate. Let's see where they're at Parx. Let's see where they're at Churchill. Churchill, they're still walking around. Looks like Parx is coming up too. They are loading up in the gate at Horseshoe Indianapolis. They are also loading up in the gate at Parx. And they are also headed towards the gate at Churchill. Horseshoe Indianapolis, race 1. They are loading up in the gate. They are also loading up in the gate here at Parx Race 4. Parx Race 4, they are loading up in the gate. We're going to be calling 3 races here at the same time. We got Parx, we got Churchill, and we have Horseshoe Indianapolis. Shout out to the 160 plus people in the chat. Welcome So Racing with Razor. I'm your host, RazorSharpPicks. You can find me on all social medias. All you have to do is search RazorSharpPicks. We are live Monday through Friday, and this is what we do. We handicap horses every single day. Over at Parx Race 4, they are off and racing at Parx. And the one, Steve Pappy, is in second on the inside rail. Here come Big Boys Answer the 5 and third on the outside as they head down the backstretch. The 6, Hardy Choice, is in fourth. Down the center of the track, and here comes the 2, Skimble Shanks. The 2 is now in fifth on the inside. Horseshoe Indianapolis, race 1. They are off and racing here at Indy. Horseshoe Indianapolis, race 1. The 4 is in second on the outside, and the 1, Knee Deep Justice, is in third on the inside. Who's Your Daddy Now? The 7 is in fourth on the outside. We head back over to Parx because they are coming around the final turn. Final turn here at Parx, and the 1, Thirsty Pappy, is still out front. Here comes the 5, Big Boys Answer down the center, and here comes the 3 on the outside. 1, 5, 3. Those are your top 3. 1 on the inside. 5 down the center. Here comes the 3 on the outside. 5 down the center. 1, 1, 5, 5, 1, 1, 5, 3. We'll head back to Indianapolis. Indianapolis race 1. It's between the 7 and the 2. 7 on the outside, 2 on the inside, and it's a 7-2 final. 7-2 final over at Indy. 7-2 final over at Indy. We head right over to Churchill Downs because they are off and racing here at Churchill. Churchill Downs race 4. The 2 is shot out to the front, Baton Down. Your 3-5 favorite leads the way by a length and a half. Here comes Bricklayer, the 1 in second on the inside rail, and the 3, Mo Rum, is in third on the outside. The 2, 3, 1, those are your top 3 as they hit the quarter pole in 48.08. They just hit the quarter, or they just hit the half in 48.08. The 2 is out front, Baton Down. At 3-5, your favorite as they come towards that final turn. The 3, Baton Down, is out front and looking strong as they come down the final stretch. Down the final stretch in this 10-furlong race. And the 2 is out front on the inside, has about a 6-length lead. And the 2, Baton Down, is going to win this one easily. Here comes the 6 in second, about 8 lengths back from the lead. It's going to be a 2, 6, 3. 2, 6, 3 is your final at Churchill. 2, 6, 3. Over at Parx, the final was 1, 5, 3. 1, 5, 3. 1, 5, 3 was the final at Parx. And then over at Horseshoe Indianapolis, the final was 7-2-1-5. 7-2-1-5 was the final over at Indy. And that is how you call 3 races at a time. We head right over to Finger Lakes. Race 3. Finger Lakes race 3 pops off in 1 minute, and so does Thistledown. And it is raining cats and dogs over at Finger Lakes. It is raining cats and dogs over at Finger Lakes. The final over at Parx, 1-5-3. 1-5-3. We cashed the exacta. They paid $8.90 for every dollar. Finger Lakes race 3 We are 1 minute away. After Finger Lakes, we're going to head over to Thistle. We got Thistle Downs, race 4 in 1 minute. And then we're going to do it all over again. We got Horseshoe Indianapolis in 21 minutes. We got Parx in 21 minutes. We got Will Rogers Downs, race 2 in 22 minutes. And Churchill, race 5 in 25 minutes. We did have Will Rogers pop off. Will Rogers, race 1, the 3-horse, Moonlight Rain. Moonlight Rain, the 3, was your winner over at Will Rogers Downs. Over at Finger Lakes, race 3. Start dropping some bets in the chat. I'm on some prices here at Finger Lakes. Finger Lakes, race 3. I'm on the 3, 5, and 6. 3, 5, 6, exact the box. 3, 5, 6, try over at Finger Lakes. After that, we have Thistle Downs coming up. Thistle Downs, race 4. Thistle Downs, race 4. And I'm on the 3, 4, and 5 over at Thistle. We do have FanDuel popping off in 7 minutes, race 2. But I did not cap FanDuel today. I did not handicap FanDuel. We are walking around here at Thistle. Doing a final lap here at Thistle. We are also at 77 likes. We are 3 likes away from shot time. So if you haven't hit that like button yet, hit that thumbs up button down below. We got to get to 80 likes. Every 10 likes, once we get to 50, we take a shot. We took a shot at 50. We took a shot at 60. We took a shot at 70. And once we get to 80, we will take another one. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below if you haven't already. Right now, we're at 4.82. 4.82K subscribers. Trying to get to 5,000. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button down below. Over at Thistle, they are headed towards the gate. They are headed towards the gate at Finger Lakes as well. Looks like we're going to be calling another 2 races at the same time. Finger Lakes, they are loading up in the gate. Thistle Down, race 4. They are loading up in the gate. Finger Lakes, race 3. Thistle Down, race 4. They are off and racing here at Thistle. They're also racing over at Finger Lakes. I'm going to call Finger Lakes first because it's only a 4.5 furlong race. Finger Lakes, race 3. The 3, Father Walsh, has shot out to the front. Your 3 to 5 favorite. Mass Appeal, the 1, is in second on the outside, and the 5 is in third, Margarita Sunrise, but about 3 lengths back from the lead. They hit the quarter pole in 22.73 as they make their way around the final turn. They come around the final turn, and the 3 is out front on the inside, Father Walsh, but here comes Mass Appeal. Mass Appeal on the outside. The 1 flies by, and the 1 is going to make this one look easy. It's going to be a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is your final over at Finger Lakes. Over at Thistle Downs, they are coming around the final turn, and the 3 horses out front. Joya de Slur, the 3 leads the way. Here comes the 2 on the inside. Windy Lou Hoo. 3, 2, those are your top 2. The 3 has about a 3-length lead, and the 3 is going to win. It's going to be a 3, 2, 5. 3, 2, 5 is your final over at Thistle. 3, 2, 5. 3, 2, 5 is your final over at Thistle. 3, 2, 5. Up next, we head over to FanDuel. FanDuel Race 2. I did not handicap FanDuel, but if you guys got anything in the chat, drop it in the chat. Let us know what you like. We do got a Tiz Wow in the race. Tiz Wow. Tiz Wow is always usually in the money every time. Went up to a big race last time, 25K. Shit the bed in a 25K race. Dropped back down to allowance. Optional claiming 10K. Not a bad price on this 5 here at FanDuel. The 1 is your big favorite here. 1 is the last race out. But it was in a 6.25K race. It was also sloppy. 1 might be beating the 1 might be beating the Charlie's Beach. Moving up in distance, 5.5 furlongs. Looks like it needed extra distance. It was coming down the stretch. Need a little bit more distance on the 6. Now the 6 is going to a 6 furlong race. I mean, if you look at the GSR rating here, the 1 horse, it's got the square around it. That means it's a big advantage here. Also on the pace on the 1, 64 rating. At this distance, though, the 1 horse has raced 5 times. Been in the money 4 of those times. 5 might not be a bad bet here. Not a bad price on the 5. It's going to be hard to beat the 1 here, but I think the 5 might have a chance. Parx Race 5, we are 13 minutes away. 13 minutes away. Now 12 minutes away from Parx. So let's talk about it. Parx Race 5, it's 1 mile and 70 yards on the dirt. We have no scratches. It is a 8-horse field. It's a claiming 7.5K race for fillies and mares 3 and up. And the purse is $21K. We take a look at some jockey trainer stats in this one. The top jockey trainer combos on the 3, Cinnamon Dream. 1 race, 100% winners. The top jockey, Paco Lopez. Paco on the 6 here, 18% winners. The top trainer in this one is also on the 6 with Juan Guerrero. 18% winners on 233 races. Take a look at the changes in this one. No changes. On the 1, no changes on the 2. The 3, 4, 5, and 6 all have different jockeys. No changes on the 7 and the 8. Those are your changes. Those are your jockey trainer stats here for Parx Race 5. Here at Parx Race 5, I am on the 2, 5, and 6. 2, 5, and 6 at Parx Race 5. Also closing out the pick 4 here to the 2, 5, and 6. We missed the first leg, but we are live in the pick 4. Live in the pick 4 and in the pick 3 to the 2, 5, 6. Really want the 2 or the 5 here. Love to see the 2. Ascot! What up, Ascot? Got Jason in the building, dropping some Churchill Downs. What up, Jason? Good call on the 2. Good call on the 2. Speaking of 2, we are 2 likes away from shot time. We got to get to 80 likes here on YouTube. And right now we're at 78. We're at 78 likes on YouTube. So if you haven't hit that like button yet, make sure you hit that like button down below. We got to get to 80 likes. Every 10 likes, we get to take another shot. Right now, we are at 79. 79 likes. That means we are 1 like away. We are 9 minutes away from Parx. We are 10 minutes away from Horseshoe Indianapolis. Craig Ford in the building. What up, Craig? This is What's Up Razor and Squad off work and ready to cash. Parx 156 exacta and try. Let's go, Craig. Let's have a day. Parx Race 5. We are 8 minutes away. And I am on the 2, 5, and 6. 2, 5, 6. Let's head over to the next one. That's it. Says, sorry, Razor. I thought my membership should be expired, but it auto-renewed. Auto-renewed. Chat to ask. I appreciate the support. Up next, we head over to Horseshoe Indianapolis. Horseshoe Indianapolis is up next. Horseshoe Indianapolis Race 2. Let's talk about it. Horseshoe Indianapolis Race 2. We have 2 scratches, the 3 and the 6. The 3 and the 6 have been scratched. It is a 5-horse field. Horseshoe Indianapolis Race 2. It's a mating claim 5K for fillies and mares 3 and up, and the purse is $14K. We take a look at some jockey trainer stats in this one. The top jockey trainer combos on the 2. 21% winners on 90 races. The top jockey in this one is on the 5. De La Cruz, 13% winner. The top trainer in this one, you got Aaron West on the 2. 16% winners. 343 races. This is the first race for Royal Vows in 580 days. Aaron West historical record for horses first race off a layoff. 12% winners, 59 races. This is also the first race with this horse. And when Aaron West does this with a horse, he's cashing 7% on 18 races. Take a look at the changes here at Indy. No changes on the 1. The 2 is off the turf, cutting back from 7.5 furlongs with a different jockey and a different trainer. The 4 is the first time starter. No changes on the 5. The 7 is off synthetic on the dirt with a different jockey. Those are your changes. Those are your jockey trainer stats for Horseshoe Indianapolis race 2. Horseshoe Indianapolis race 2. Did like the 6, but the 6 was scratched. So I have the 1, 2, and 5. 1, 2, 5 over at Indy. Craig Ford is on the 4, 5, 7. 4, 5, 7 for Craig Ford. We are 3 minutes away from Indy and 3 minutes away from Parx. So since we have a little bit of a break here, let's give a big shout out to our sponsor over at BetUS. BetUS, it is where the game begins. And right now they're giving away 125% bonus when you sign up. 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits. All you have to do is click that link down below. Head over to the promotion tab and then click claim bonus. Or use promo code JOIN125. And when you sign up, you're going to get 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits. $100 a minimum. They'll match you up to $2,500. Deposit $100, they're going to give you $125 for free. Deposit $400, they're going to give you $500 for free. Deposit $2,000, they're going to give you $2,500 for free. Shout out to BetUS. It is where the game begins.
BetUS, America's favorite sportsbook and casino. Live betting and racebook. We're celebrating 30 years with a historic offer. A 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits. Plus 10% gambler's insurance. Get started today. BetUS, where the game begins.
Shout out to BetUS. It is where the game begins. Skins. We are 1 minute away from Indy. 1 minute away from Indy. And we are 1 minute away from Parx. One minute away from Parx. They are headed towards the gate at Parx. Headed towards the gate at Parx. Looks like Parx is going to pop off before Horseshoe Indianapolis. And this is Parx Race 5. We're also 1 like away from shot time. 1 like away from 80. So if you haven't hit that thumbs up button down below, please hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that like button down below, and please subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe and like button. We're trying to get to 5,000. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. $5,000 subscribers the first year we've been doing this is amazing. So shout out to everybody. This is our first full year. We haven't even hit a full year yet. Over at Parx, they are loading up in the gate. Still about a minute away from Indy. We are about 1 minute away from Indy. Greg Ford's got some Will Rogers down. Gron's got his Indy in the chat, race 2, the 5. Also, Finger Lakes, race 4, the 6. And over at Churchill, race 5, the 6. On breaks on the 2 win place over at Horseshoe Indianapolis. She says chances the 4 wins. What track are you talking about? Parx or Horseshoe Indianapolis? Bat Wally's got his Parx action in the chat. Race 5, $5 exacta box, 258. Over at Parx, they're loaded up in the gate. They're in the gate. They're all set. They're off and racing here at Parx. Parx race 5. They head around the first turn. And right now, the 7, Angelic Gal, leads the way at 25-1. The 5, Bullet on tap, is in second on the inside. And it looks like the 6 is in third on the outside, Fast Mule. They head down the backstretch here as they hit the quarter pole in 24-1. And the 7, Angelic Gal, still leads the way. About a length and a half back in second. The 5, Bullet on tap. Bullet on tap at 6-1 is in second. Fast Mule, your big favorites in third on the outside, now in second. Fast Mule at 4-5 is in second on the outside. The 5 is dropped into third. 7, 6, 5 are your top 3 horses here at Parx. Parx race 5. The 7 still leads the way. Angelic Gal at 25-1 has about a 2-length lead. With the 6 in second. The 5 is still there in third on the inside, but the 7 is still out front. Here comes the 6 on the outside now. Fast Mule. Fast Mule better get fast because the 7 still out front. And the 7, Angelic Gal, is going to go gate to wire. The 7 is your winner. 7-6. And it looks like there's no jockey on the 3. There was no jockey on the 3, so there's going to be an inquiry. But the 7, Angelic Gal, is your winner. Angelic Gal, the 7, at 27-1, is your winner. On break is on the 2 over the all at Indy. Horseshoe Indianapolis race 2. They are loading up in the gate. They are loading up in the gate here at Horseshoe Indianapolis. Horseshoe Indianapolis race 2. They are loading up in the gate here at Indy. They are trying to get the 4-horse in the gate. Trying to get the 4-horse here in the gate. Over at Parx, seven, 6, 2, 8. 7, 6, 2, 8 is your final at Parx. Horseshoe, they're loading up in the gate, but first, it is shot time. We have reached 80 likes. We have reached 80 likes. We are now at 82 likes. Every 10 likes, we get to take another shot. So if you haven't hit that thumbs up button, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do both right now. Subscribe and hit that like button. Cheers to 80 likes. Once we get to 90 likes, we'll take another one. Woo! Cheers to 80 likes. Once we get to 90 likes, we'll take another one. So hit that like button down below if you haven't already. Also, there's a late scratch at Indy. Horseshoe Indianapolis, there's a late scratch. The 4. The 4 is scratched. Late scratch at Horseshoe Indianapolis. The 4 is scratched. We also have Finger Lakes race 4 coming up. Finger Lakes race 4 coming up. And I'm on the 2, 6, and 7. I'm on the 2, 6, and 7 over at Finger Lakes. We also have Churchill Downs race 5. Churchill Downs race 5 as well. Over at Churchill Downs race 5. I'm on the 6, 7, 11. 6, 7, 11 over at Churchill. 6, 7, 11. Looks like they're headed towards the gate over at Churchill. Headed towards the gate here at Churchill, race 5. Over at Horseshoe Indianapolis, they are off and racing here at Indy. Horseshoe Indianapolis, race 2. The 5, Salty 2, your 1 to 5 favorite, has shot out to the front. Royal Vows. The 2 is in second on the inside rail. And here comes the 1 down the center, Crimson Moon Ghost. But the 5, Salty 2, is out front and has about a 3, maybe 4 length lead as they come to the final turn. They are coming around the final turn, down the final stretch here at Indy. And Salty Sue, the 5, at 1 to 5, is going to win this one easily. The 5, Salty Sue, is your winner. It's going to be a 5, 2, 1. 5, 2, 1 is your final at Indy. 5, 2, 1. We head over to Churchill Downs, race 5. They are off and racing here at Churchill. We also have Finger Lakes and Thistle coming up in the next seconds. We got Churchill Downs, race 5. They are off and racing. The 7 has shot out to the front at 3 to 1 on the inside rail. Here comes the 8 on the outside. Gatlinburg at 15 to 1. And the 1 is in third on the inside. Go, Bally, go. They are loading up in the gate at Finger Lakes. And we're coming towards the backstretch here at Churchill. The 7 leads the way. And the 8 is in second on the outside. 7, 8, 1, 9. The 9, Stonemont Reunion, has moved into third on the outside now. 7, 8, 9, 1. They're off and racing at Finger Lakes. And the 1 is out front, Old Man Winter. Son of Darkness, the 6, is in second on the outside. And here comes the 7 in third, D-Bow. They are coming around the final turn here at Finger Lakes. They're coming around the final turn at Churchill Downs. Churchill Downs, the 7 is out front, and the 8 is in second. They're coming down the final stretch at Finger Lakes. The 1 is out front. Here comes the 6. It's a 1-6-7 at Finger Lakes. 1-6-7 over at Churchill. They're coming down the final stretch, and it's a 7-8-4. 7-8-4 is your final at Churchill. 7-8-4. Gatlinburg, the 8, gets in second. And the 4, your favorite, Luna, gets in third. 7-8-4 is your final. 7-8-4 is your final. 7-8-4-11. 7-8-4-11 is your final. Up next, we got to keep it going. We got Thistle Downs race 5. Here at Thistle Downs, race 5, I'm on the 1, 3, and 4. One, 3, 4. Thistle Downs, race 5. They are off and racing here at Thistle. Thistle Downs, race 5. The 4, Hit City, is out front on the inside rail. The 5, Rainbow Ship, is in second on the outside. And the 3, Cue the Band, is in third. But here comes the 6 on the outside, Danza Magic. Danza Magic is now in third, but still about 3.5 lengths back from the lead. They make their way towards that final turn, and the 4, Hit City, is still out front. Here comes the 5, Rainbow Ship, in second. 4, 5, those are your top 2. Here comes a big move from the 3 on the inside rail and a big move from the 6 on the outside. The 6 has gone the inside, 6 on the outside, and the 6 at Thistle is your winner. 6, 3, 1. 6, 3, 1 is your final over at Thistle. 6, 3, 1. 6, 3, 1 is your final over at Thistle. Cruz wants to know who won over at Churchill. Over at Churchill, race 5, the 7 was your winner. 7, 8, 4, 11. 7, 8, 4, 11 is your final Churchill race 5. Seven, 8, 4 was your final. I didn't bet FanDuel, but if you guys got anything at FanDuel, drop it in the chat. On break is on the 9. Win, place, and show. Win, place, and show on the 9. We are also at 87 likes. That means we're only 3 likes away from shot time. We need 3 more likes, so hit that thumbs up button down below if you haven't already. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe down below. Right now, we're at 4.82K. Trying to get to 5,000. Trying to get to 5,000 subscribers, so please subscribe down below if you haven't already. Here at FanDuel, race 3. They are headed towards the gate. They are headed towards the gate here at FanDuel. FanDuel race 3. They are loading up in the gate. FanDuel race 3, they are loading up in the gate. Loading up in the gate here at FanDuel. After FanDuel, we're going to head back over to Horseshoe Indianapolis. Horseshoe Indianapolis race 3 pops off in 11 minutes. We are 11 minutes away from Indy. We are 14 minutes away from Parx. We are 15 minutes away from Finger Lakes. 21 minutes away from Thistle. 22 minutes away from Churchill. They are still loading up in the gate here at FanDuel. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. We'll run a quick commercial. If the race is still going, I will call it when I get back. Shout out this game of silks. Make sure you guys buy a horse today. FanDuel race 3. They are off and racing over at FanDuel. FanDuel race 3, the 7 horses shot out to the front. Rain Attack. Rain Attack, the 7 is out front, leading the way 18-1. Here comes the 9 on the outside, Gold Oak. Gold Oak on the outside now, the 9 in second. The 2 Royal is in third on the inside as they come around the final turn. 9, 7, 2, those are your top 3. They hit the final pole as they come around the final turn, and they are 3 wide out front. 2, 7, 9. 2 is on the inside, 9 is on the outside, and the 7 is down the center. The 9 is taking over the center of the track, and the 2 is on the inside. 2, 9, those are your top 2. And the 2 is your winner. 2, 9, 1, 7. 2, 9, 1, 7 is your final. 2, 9, 1. 2, 9 exacta. If you had it, 2, 9 exacta is going to be 9-1. Nice call on break. 2, 9, 1. 2, 9, 1. Up next, we have Will Rogers Downs, race 3. Over at Will Rogers Downs, race 3. I'm on the 1, 2, and 6. I'm on the 1, 2, 6. We are 2 minutes away from Will Rogers Downs, and I'm on the 1, 2, and 6. I'm on the 1, 2, and 6 here at Will Rogers Downs Race 3. Karan is on the 6 here, coming up at Horseshoe. We got Horseshoe Indianapolis coming up in 4 minutes. We are 4 minutes away from Horseshoe Indianapolis. Horseshoe Indianapolis race 3. I am on the 1, 5, and 6. See if we can beat this 4 here. I'm on the 1, 5, 6. Will Rogers Downs, race 3. They are loading up in the gate. They are loading up in the gate here at Will Rogers Downs. And this is Will Rogers Downs, race 3. Will Rogers Downs, race 3. They are off and racing here at Will Rogers Downs. Will Rogers Downs, race 3. The 6 horse has shot out to the front at 9-5. Bella Balu, the 6 leads the way. The 1 is in second on the inside rail at 47-1. Night Living. The 7 is in third at 97-1. Here comes the 4 in fourth, and the 2 is in fifth on the inside. They are coming around the final turn. And the 6 is out front. The 6 is out front. The 1 is in second, but here comes the 4 on the outside. And the 4 is going to fly by the 1. But the 6, Bella, Bali, winner. 6, 4, 1. 6, 4, 1 is your final. Okie Trouble, the 6 goes off 9-5. And the 6, wait, I'm calling the wrong horses. Will Rogers down, race 3, the 6, Okie Trouble. Okie Trouble. The 6 is your winner. Okie Trouble, our bet. The 4 gets in second. We head over to Horseshoe Indianapolis, race 3. We're 1 minute away from Indy, and I'm on the 156. 156. We also have Parx Race 6 coming up. And over at Parx Race 6, I am on the 2, 7, and 8. 2, 7, 8. We are 3 minutes away from Parx. We are 1 minute away from Indy. We are 1 minute away from Indy. Karan is on the 7 here at Parx Race 6. Finger Lakes Race 5. Karan is on the 7. Karan is on the 7 at Finger Lakes. Horseshoe Indianapolis, we are 1 minute away. But what time is it? It's shot time. We have reached 90 likes. We have officially reached shot time again. Every 10 likes, once we get to 50, we get to take a shot. We took a shot at 80. Now it's 90. Once we get to 100, we will take another one. Hit that thumbs up button down below if you haven't already. Hit that like button down below if you haven't already. Cheers to 90 likes. Once we get to 100 likes, once we get another member, we'll take another. $90 likes. Once we get to 100 likes, we will take another. Over at Horseshoe Indianapolis, race 3, they are headed towards the gate. They are headed towards the gate here at Indy. They are headed towards the gate here at Indy. And they are off and racing at Parx. Let's call Parx, and then we'll go right back to Indy. Parx race 6. The 7, Collins Gray Lady, is out front on the inside. Here comes the 8 in second on the outside, Bahama Pearl. Bahama Pearl, the 8's in second at 8-1. Here comes the 9 on the outside in third. As they come around the final turn here, Parx, the 8 leads the way. Bahama Pearl. Bahama Pearl, the 8 is out front. Here comes the 2 on the far outside. The 9 down the center. The 8 is trying to hold on. Here comes the 2 on the outside. 9 down the center. 9 down the center. Collins Gray Lady is going to get there. And it's going to be a 9-2-8. 9-2-8 is your final. And the 9, Gias Fuego, is your winner. We head over to Horseshoe Indianapolis. Horseshoe Indianapolis race 3. They are off and racing here at Indy. Horseshoe Indianapolis race 3. They're headed towards that final turn, and they are 3 wide. 1, 6, and 3 are your top 3 horses here as they head towards the final turn. They are coming around the final turn, down the final stretch, and the 6 is out front. Here comes the 5 in second on the outside. 6, 5, those are your top 2. 5 on the outside, 6 on the inside. And the 5 is a fly by. 5, 6, 3, 4. 5, 6, 3, 4 is your final. 5, 6 exactly if you had it. 9-1. 9-1 on the exacta. Exacta. 9-1 over at Indy. We head right over to Finger Lakes race 5. We got Finger Lakes race 5. They are loading up in the gate. Finger Lakes race 5 on the 2, 4, and 6. 2, 4, 6. Finger Lakes race 5. 2, 4, 6 is what I'm on at Finger Lakes race 5. Finger Lakes race 5. They are off and racing here at Finger Lakes. Finger Lakes race 5-2, uncaptured. Uncaptured Queen is out front leading the way. Here comes the 7, Archivist on the outside. Archivist. Here comes the 7, Mel's Angel. 7-2, those are your top 2. 7-2-5-4. 7-2-5-4, those are your top 4 here as they come around the final turn. Mel's Angel is out front. The 5, Lady Lawrence, is in second on the outside. The 2 is in third on the inside rail. But the 7, Mel's Angel, is going to win this one easy. Looks like it's going to be a 7-5-4. 7-5-4 is your final. 7-5-4. 7-5-4 is your final at Finger Lakes. 7, 5, 4. We have Churchill Downs coming up in 2 minutes. We are 2 minutes away from Church, and we are 1 minute away from Thistle. Thistledown race 6. It's only a 4-horse field, so it's a no bet for me. Churchill Downs race 6. Let's take a look at it. Churchill Downs race 6. It is a 8-furlong race on the dirt. We have 2 scratches, the 2 and the 6. So it is now a 7-horse field. It's a claiming 10K race for horses that are fillies and mares coming up, and the purse is $31K. None of these horses won 2 races lifetime. Who's going to be the first? Take a look at the top jockey trainer combo. In this one, it's on the 9, 33 races. 33% on 3 races. The top jockey in this one is on the 4 with Jose Ortiz, 15% winners. And the top trainer in this one, Lubu. Top trainer in this one on the 3. Churchill Downs race 6. Churchill Downs race 6. I'm on the 3, 4, and 9. I'm on the 3, 4, and 9. Shout out to Jake, says used the wrong horse and ended up catching the early pick 4 at Parx, 1.1K, and says shot time. Shout out to Jake. Nice work. 1.1K on the pick 4. He had that 7 in that last race, I think it was. The 7 was the big one. Shout out to Jake. 1.1K cashing in the pick 4. Cheers to Jake. Appreciate it, my friend. Whew. Let's go, Jake. 1.1K. That's how you build a bankroll for the Kentucky Derby. Grandma says that's a nice fat finger right there. And Grandma says, I'll drink to that. Speaking of drinking, we are 7 likes away from 100. We are 7 likes away from 100. So if you're ready to take another shot like I am, hit that like button down below. We got to get to 100 likes. We got to get to 100 likes. Over at Churchill, they are loading up in the gate. Loading up in the gate here at Churchill. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are at 4.83K. 4.83K. So make sure you hit that like button down below if you haven't already. And don't forget to subscribe. Churchill, race 6. They are off and racing here at Churchill. Churchill Downs, race 6. The 4 is out front on the inside rail. Collect a little at 6 to 5. 0 click. The 5 is in second on the down the center. And the 8 is in third on the far outside. Ella Francis. The 1 is in fourth on the inside. The 3 is in fifth down the center of the track. 4, 5, 8. Those are your top 3 horses here. as they make their way towards the final turn. The 4 is out front on the inside, and the 8's right there on the outside. The 5-0 click is doing the moonwalk and is now all the way back in 6th. 8, 4, 9. Those are your top 3 here as they come around the final turn. The 8 is out front, Ella Francis. Here comes the 9, Dreaming Always on the outside. 8, 9, 4. Those are your top 3, but the 8, Ella Francis on the inside rail. The 8 trying to go home. Here comes the 9 late. Here comes the 9 late. There goes the 9 late. 9, 8, 3, 4. 9, 8, 3, 4 is your final. 9, 8, 3, 4. The 9. We're going to cash the pick 3. It's going to pay $44. $44 for the pick 3. We cash the pick 3. It costs us $27. It pays out about $45. We have something else getting ready to pop off. Thistle. Over at Thistle Downs race 6, the 1 horse was your winner. The 1 horse at Thistle got it done. Looked like a 1, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5, 2 is your final. 1, 4, 5, 2. One, 4, 5, 2 is your final at Thistle. Up next, we have FanDuel Race 4. I didn't handicap FanDuel today, but if you got anything in the chat, let us know what you're on. Let us know what you're on here at FanDuel. Over at FanDuel, they are headed towards the gate. Headed towards the gate at FanDuel. We're 7 minutes away from Will Rogers Downs race 4. Away from Parx race 7. 12 minutes away from Parx race 7. We have Horseshoe Indianapolis race 4 in 14 minutes. We are 16 minutes away from Finger Lakes race 6. And we are 20 minutes away from Churchill Downs race 7. That Wally says, okay, Razor, I'm out tomorrow capping the Derby. Out Thursday for the Doctors. Appreciate you, Vat Wally, for joining us. Good luck at the Doctors. And good luck handicapping, my friend. There's a lot to handicap. I will be doing no show on Thursday. No show on Thursday. This way I can get all my Kentucky Oaks and Kentucky Derby capping done. There will be no show on Thursday. We will be live on Wednesday and Friday. Friday, it's a big one. We got Kentucky Oaks on Friday. FanDuel race 4. They are loading up in the gate. They are loading up in the gate here at FanDuel. FanDuel, race 4. They are loading up in the gate. FanDuel, race 4. They're in the gate. And they're off and racing here at FanDuel. FanDuel race 4. The 2 has shot out to the front. Gary on the inside rail, the 2. The 4 is in second. Down the center of the track, Huckleberry Hustle. And the 6 is in third. Down the center with the 8 in fourth on the outside just at midnight. 2, 4, 6, 8. Those are your top 4 horses here as they make their way towards the final turn. The 2 is out front at 5-1. Here comes the big favorite, the 6 on the outside. Now in second. The 8 is in third on the outside just at midnight. The 4, Huckleberry Hustle's in fourth on the inside rail as they come around the final turn. They come around the final turn, down the final stretch, and the 6 is out front. Spicy Delight. Spicy Delight. The 6 is out front, and the 6 is going to clear. The 6 has about an 8-length lead over the 8 in second. The 6 is your winner. 6-8-5. 6-8-5 is your final at FanDuel. 6-8-5. We are 2 minutes away from Will Rogers Downs race 4. Will Rogers Downs race 4. We are 2 minutes away. We are 2 minutes away from Will Rogers Downs. Will Rogers Downs race 4. I didn't have anything on this one, so if you guys got anything on this one, drop it in the chat and let us know. As we are 2 minutes away from Will Rogers, let's give a big shout out to our sponsor over at Game of Silks. Game of Silks, they are digitalizing the sport of thoroughbred horse racing. They're offering a unique opportunity to purchase digital representations of actual racehorses. Just like fantasy football, but with horse racing. You get to buy a horse, and you get a real-life horse digitally. So when that horse races in real life, you can win real rewards. Shout out to Game of Silks. Make sure you check them out. All you have to do is click that link, buy an avatar, and then you buy a horse. You got to create your stable first, of course. My stable name, Cash It Stables. Create your own stable today over at Game of Silks. Shout out to Game of Silks. Make sure you check them out. Game of Silks. Shout out to Game of Silks. They are digitalizing the sport of thoroughbred horse racing. Will Rogers Downs race 4. They are off and racing here at Will Rogers Downs. Will Rogers Downs, race 4. The 3 and the 4 have shot out to the front. Captivated Drama is on the inside. The 4 Half Pot is in second on the outside. The 1, Elliot Ness, is in second. And in third on the inside rail. Here comes the 2 in fourth. Mr. Chairman flying down the center of the track. Now in third. Still in third. 4, 3, 2. Those are your top 3 horses here as they come around the final turn. The 4 is out front. Here comes that 2 on the outside in second. The 3 is in third. And the 1 is in fourth on the inside rail. 4, 2, 3. Those are your top 3. 4 on the inside, 2 on the outside. 3 is trying to squeeze back down the center, but it's going to be a 4 winner. 4, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3 is your final at Will Rogers Downs. 4, 2, 3. We are 4 minutes away from Parx, 6 minutes away from Indy. We are 6 minutes away from Horseshoe Indianapolis. So let's drop our Parx bets in the chat. Over at Parx Race 7. Parx Race 7. I'm on the 1, 2, and 5. I'm on 1, 2, 5. Over at Parx. Also, if you guys need a place to bet on these horses, make sure you check out BetUS because you can bet on everything over there. They got a soccer match. Real Madrid against Bayern. You can bet the money line for Junior over 5.5 shots. Harry Kane over 1.5 shots. Now it's plus 239 over at BetUS. Shout out to BetUS. Make sure you check them out. Giving away 125% bonus. You want to bet on the Phillies Angels game tonight? Phillies are minus 140. Total set at 9. You got boxing this weekend. You got UFC this weekend. You got Formula One action. You got UEFA action. They cover it all over at BetUS. So make sure you check them out. They're giving away 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits. Sign up today. Deposit $100. They're going to give you $125 for free. They'll match you up to $2,500. Deposit $2,000. They'll give you $2,500 for free. Shout out to BetUS.
BetUS, America's favorite sportsbook and casino. Live betting and racebook. We're celebrating 30 years with a historic offer. A 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits. Plus 10% gambler's insurance. Get started today. BetUS, where the game begins.
We are 1 minute away from Parx. 1 minute away from Parx. We are 3 minutes away from Indy. And we are 5 minutes away from Finger Lakes. 12 minutes away from Thistle. And 14 minutes away from Churchill Downs Race 7. Parx Race 7. They are loading up in the gate. They are loading up in the gate here at Parx. And this is Parx Race 7. After Parx, we're going to head right over to Horseshoe Indianapolis. We are 2 minutes away from Indy. Horseshoe Indianapolis race 4 pops off in 2 minutes. Parx Race 7. They are loaded up in the gate. They're in at Parx. And they're off and racing here at Parx. Parx Race 7. They head around the first turn, and the 1 is out front on the inside, but the 6 is trying to get through on the outside. The 6 is taking over the lead. Freedom Eagle as they head around the first turn. The 1 is in second, Sky's No Limit. And the 9 is in third on the outside, Big Earn. Big Earn McCracken. The 9 is in third. The 2 is in fourth on the inside, and here comes the 4, Sky's No Limit, in fifth on the outside. 6, 1, 9, 2, 4. Those are your top 5 horses here at Parx. Parx Race 7. The 6 is out front, Eagle. Here comes the 1 on the outside, Colville. Colville, the 1 in second. The 9 in third on the outside, Big Earn McCracken. Big Earn, the 9 is in third on the outside. Here comes the 2 in fourth, Tricolor. The 2 is in fourth. They hit the half pole in 48 and 3 as they come around the final turn. The 6 and the 1, those are your top 2. 6 is on the inside, Freedom Eagle, Colville. The 1 is on the outside as they come down the final stretch. The 2 has got into third now, and the 9 is in fourth. 1, 6, 2, 9. 1, 6, 1 on the outside, 6 on the inside, and the 1, Colville, is your winner. 1, 6, 9, 2. 1, 6, 9, 2 is your final at Parx. Next up, we head over to Horseshoe Indianapolis. And we are still 1 minute away. We are 1 minute away from Indy. Andrew G in the building. What up, Andrew? Karan's got the race 4 at Indy, the 4. Tile World says Parx results. What race are you talking about, my friend? If you're talking about race 7, the final was 1, 6. 1, 6, 9. 1, 6, 9, 2. Final Parx race 7. Singh wants to know Will Rogers Downs 4-2-3. 4-2-3 was your final at Will Rogers Downs. We're about a minute away from Indy. So I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick before this race pops off. Going to run a quick commercial. We'll be right back. Horseshoe Indianapolis race 4. They are off and racing here at Indy. Horseshoe Indianapolis, they head down the backstretch in the 2. Gustus Simple Girl is out front. The 2 is leading the way. The 4, Triple Scout, is in second down the center, and the 6 is in third on the far outside. Here comes the 1 in fourth on the inside rail. Smooth Justice. And the 7 is in the back of the pack. Maybe Lucky and Wild. Coming around the final turn here at Horseshoe Indianapolis race 4. And the 5 horses are in this race. They are bunched up. They are coming around the final turn, down the final stretch, and the 4 is out front. Triple Scout. Here comes the 6 on the outside. Gonna be on the outside. Triple Scout on the inside. 4-6. 4-6. 4-6. 6-4-6 on the outside. And the 6 is your winner. 6-4-7. 6-4-7 is your final. 6-4-7. Six, 4, 7. Also, guys, I do have air conditioning people coming out to my house today, and they are on their way. So once they get here, I am going to have to end the show. I'm not sure when they're going to get here. It should be in the next couple minutes. So I am going to have to end the show right when they get here. But we're not done yet because, like Lexi says, it is shot time. We have reached 100 likes. We have reached 100 likes. So if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button down below. Once we get to 110, we'll take another one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Like, subscribe, and share the video. Cheers to 100 likes. Woo. We are 3 minutes away from Churchill. I think Finger Lakes just popped off. Let's see what happened here at Finger Lakes race 6. Coming down the final stretch in the 6 and 7. Those are your top 2. 6 is on the outside. 7 is on the inside. And it's a 6-7-2 at Finger Lakes. 6-7-2 is your final at Finger Lakes. We are 2 minutes away from Churchill. 2 minutes away from Churchill. K. Phil in the building. He's got a double at church. 145 with the 469. What up, K. Phil? Karan is on the 3 to win here at Churchill. Churchill Downs, race 7. They are headed towards the gate. Headed towards the gate at Churchill. They are headed towards the gate here at Churchill. Churchill Downs, race 7. They are loaded up in the gate. They are loaded up in the gate. Churchill, race 7. They are off and racing here at Churchill. They cross the finish line for the first time, and they head around the first turn, and the 9 is out front. The 2, Stair Step to Heaven. Stair Step to Heaven is in second on the inside rail. 2-9, those are your top 2 horses. Here comes the 3 in third, 2-9-3. The 7, Pavoska, is in fourth on the outside. 2-9-3-7, those are your top 4 horses here as they head down the backstretch. They head down the backstretch, and I'm going to go have to answer the door. I'm not going to end the show, but I'm going to go answer the door. The guy's here for my air conditioning, so I'm going to have to let him in. We'll be right back. Over at Churchill, it looks like the 7 was the winner. The 7-8-1. The 8 was flying at the end, but too late. It's a 7-8-1 final. 7-8-1 is your final at Churchill. Over at Churchill. Oh, that was the end of the pick 5. We cashed the pick 5 over at Churchill, and the 7 was a good price. The pick 5, $765. I didn't realize that was the last leg of the pick 5, but it was. 1, 2, 7, 9, 7. The pick 5 is going to pay $765. Press the Let's go. 765. We cashed the pick 5 over at Churchill. Let's go. And the 7 is your winner. The 7 gets it done. Let's go. I thought that was the 4th leg. That was the 5th leg. And that's a great price for the late pick 5 as well. Let's go. Let's go. Even the pick 3. Even the pick 3 is nice. Let's go. The pick 3 pays $156. The dollar pick 3 costs $27 and it paid out $156. And we cashed the pick 5. Let's go. Let's go. 765. $765. Team X has cashed it. Let's go, best bam life. That's a great price for the late pick 5, too. Oh, 765 for the pick 5. And we are moving on in the late pick 5. K. Phil says, good job, Razor. A lot of chalk before that 7-1. Yes, we needed that price. We got it. Thank God we needed that price. Now hopefully we get another price here in the late pick 5. Hopefully we can get another late pick 5 here. Let's go. I didn't even know that was the last leg. I thought that was the 4th leg. I didn't realize that was the last leg of the pick 5. Jubinski in the building. What up, Jubinski? K. Phil in the house. What up, K. Phil? Appreciate you guys for joining us. But that is going to have to do it for us today. Like I said, I got the air conditioning guy inside. Got to get a tune-up. Got to get a tune-up. Might have to get a new one. You never know. Shout out to everybody in the chat. But that is going to do it for us today here on Racing with Razor. We will be live tomorrow. So make sure you tune in. Racing with Razor. We will be live tomorrow as well. Tomorrow, we're right back at it. We got Churchill. We got Horseshoe Indianapolis. We got Parx. We got Thistle. So we are locked and loaded for tomorrow as well. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate you for joining us here on Racing with Razor. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to hit that like button down below. Don't forget to share the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I hate to end the show early today, but we have to. No ending the show early tomorrow. We will be live tomorrow, and we will be live on Friday for the Kentucky Oaks. Kentucky Oaks on Friday. Make sure you guys come back because we are going to be live. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You know how we do. We got to give a shout out to everybody before we head out. Jubinski, K. Phil, Best Bam Life, T. Mitch, Mike Lewis, Karan, Lexi, Andrew, G. Appreciate you for joining us as always. Tile World, Karan, Fat Wally, Chambo, Grandma Horse Racing, Greer. I appreciate each and every one of you. Steve G in the building. On break was in the house. Craig Ford, Crazy M, Jed Have, Craig Ford. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Shout out to everybody in the chat. That's going to do it for us today here on Racing with Razor. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, we'll be popping off at 12:30. 12:30, we will be live. Shout out to everybody in the chat. That's going to do it for us here on Racing with Razor. Shout out to our sponsors, Horseshoe Indianapolis, Game of Silks, and our best friends over at BetUS. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm RazorSharpPicks. Have a good night.
Cash and Razor's the reason. Chalk it up to hunting season. True indeed, hitting bookie's first chance with the gambler's first glance. It's looking like a horror, not a romance. When he caps jockeys, he brings more fear than a Jabberwocky R.I.P. Till the books is coming sloppy, your copy. Shout out to the chat, this is where it's at. Razor, bank on that.